A dark cloud hangs over Hollywood as the deaths of legendary actor Gene Hackman and his wife become the focus of a shocking mystery. It all started when the FBI raided his lavish $4 million mansion. What they expected was a routine investigation, but what they discovered sent shockwaves through the entertainment world. Hidden deep beneath the lavish estate is a secret tunnel, shrouded in mystery that has never been revealed. But this is just the beginning of a much darker story. Not long after, Gene Hackman and his wife are found dead, leaving behind a host of unanswered questions. Was this just a heartbreaking tragedy, or was there a secret behind the legendary curtain? What did the tunnel really contain? Who wanted to bury it all forever? Join us as we uncover the truth behind one of Hollywood's most shocking mysteries. At exactly 11 a.m. on February 26, 2025, the world was shocked by the sudden death of legendary actor Gene Hackman. As the gruesome details surrounding the incident emerged, the public was left in shock. Just when it seemed things couldn't get any darker, authorities uncovered a horrifying mystery that raised more questions than answers. According to reports from ABC News, investigators obtained a search warrant for Hackman's sprawling $4 million estate in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where he spent his final years in seclusion. But as soon as they entered, they sensed something was amiss. The house bore no signs of natural death or accident. Strange scratches on the floor, unusually moved furniture, and discrepancies in Hackman's personal belongings were too much for agents to ignore. The most shocking thing happened when they accidentally discovered a secret passageway hidden behind the library wall. This tunnel was completely absent from the official blueprints of the mansion. A spiral staircase led down into the darkness, opening up a mysterious room that had never been explored. No one could have guessed that, right under the home of one of Hollywood's legends, there existed such a creepy space. Inside the room was a huge archive with stacks of ancient wooden crates, covered in dust and cobwebs. Some of the crates had collapsed over time, revealing yellowed documents, rusted metal objects, and even ancient artifacts. Others were still intact, as if they had been forgotten for decades. When an agent carefully opened the lid of one of the old boxes, the room fell into an eerie silence. Inside were stacks of faded photos, unfamiliar faces looking back from the past. Their clothes and hairstyles were reminiscent of a bygone era. Some of the photographs were of mysterious meetings in dimly lit rooms, others of unidentified locations. Notably, some of the people in the photos had names that seemed lost to time. Next to the photos were files bound in cracked leather, filled with hastily written notes about events that seemed buried. Though much of the writing was faded, what could still be read hinted at a shocking story, an elaborate deception, hidden secrets, and perhaps something even more horrifying. Continuing their search, the agents discovered a box containing personal effects. It contained a vintage pocket watch, its hands stopped at an unspecified time. There were also exquisite pieces of jewelry that seemed to have belonged to someone important. But the most chilling discovery was a small, tattered notebook, filled with handwritten notes that sounded like a shocking confession. Its contents were enough to make the agents exchange tense glances. Things got darker when their flashlights shone around a corner of the tunnel, revealing an old iron door covered in rust and dirt. There was no handle, just a corroded lock that looked like it hadn't been touched in decades. The FBI declined to comment on what they found behind the door, but speculation was rife. Some believed the tunnel might lead to a vast underground network, hidden for years. Others suspected it contained evidence of a conspiracy so shocking that, if exposed, it could change everything. Things got even stranger as the agents cautiously lifted the lid of an old, dusty crate. A fine mist rose, hanging in the air, forcing them to step back, coughing and waving away the haze. As their vision cleared, what they saw inside took their breath away. An array of strange tools, some of them familiar as craftsmen's tools, with wooden handles polished by years of use. But others were completely foreign, complex gears, mysterious coils, and blades so sharp they reflected the light from flashlights. Were they tools for delicate work, or something darker? The atmosphere grew heavy as the agents exchanged wary glances. Their attention quickly turned to the walls, where strange symbols were etched into the cold stone. The symbols didn't match any known language, but they weren't random. They were systematic, like a message waiting to be deciphered. Some of the symbols were reminiscent of ancient alchemical symbols, while others looked like blueprints for a machine not of this era. But the real shock came when their eyes fell to the floor. Far from being simply covered in dust, the stone surface was etched with intricate circular patterns. When viewed from above, they weren't random, but arranged in a deliberate pattern, a star map that accurately mimicked the night sky. But if this was indeed an astronomical map, what did it indicate? Did it point to some unknown time, place, or event? Each clue they uncovered only added to the mystery. Were these strange objects part of Hackman's secret experiments, or were they the work of another force beyond human understanding? Some of the metal tools bore markings that were unlike any known manufacturer, seemingly older than modern industry. Other sophisticated devices, meanwhile, had mechanisms so precise they required technology far beyond what existed in Hackman's time. And then, they discovered a tunnel hidden in the darkness at the far end of the room. A narrow passageway opened wide, its walls also etched with strange symbols, as if left by some unknown intelligence. A gentle breeze drifted through, carrying with it the damp chill of the subterranean air, signaling that the tunnel might extend deeper than anyone had imagined. While investigators painstakingly pieced together the mystery, the outside world waited with bated breath. Journalists raced to uncover the truth, and online forums exploded with wild theories. Could Hackman have been a secret scientist, a member of a secret society, or even someone hiding a secret beyond human understanding? The estate where he spent his final years has been the subject of intense speculation, not only because of its enormous value, which can reach into the millions of dollars, but also because of the mystery that surrounds it. Hidden deep in a dense forest, Hackman's mansion was more than just a residence. It was more like a fortress designed to keep the outside world out. Towering stone walls and a sturdy steel gate were only the first line of defense. But behind that, a state-of-the-art security system, from motion sensors to thermal cameras to 24/7 surveillance, ensured that no one could gain access without permission. Even the staff who work inside are carefully selected, and it is rumored that they are sworn to secrecy about what really goes on behind those thick stone walls. But now, those secrets are slowly being revealed. And the biggest question remains, what is hidden in the darkness of that mysterious tunnel? Under strict legal agreements, no one can reveal what goes on inside the Hackman estate. That secrecy only fuels endless speculation about its true nature. From the outside, the estate exudes an almost surreal sense of opulence and precision. The gardens, meticulously tended by expert gardeners, are home to plants so rare they exist in only a few places in the world. Exotic orchids, centuries-old bonsai, and flowers that change color with the seasons create a surreal landscape. Inside, the opulence is even more breathtaking. Every hallway, every room is a perfect blend of history and class. The walls display millions of dollars worth of art, including masterpieces by legendary artists. The furniture is not only expensive but also historically valuable, having once belonged to European aristocrats. The huge, glittering chandeliers, rumored to have hung in ancient palaces, add to the air of power and mystery. Hackman spared no expense in transforming his mansion into a lavish fortress, almost completely cut off from the outside world. But behind the splendor was a chilling discovery, a secret tunnel accidentally discovered during a recent renovation. What's remarkable is that it's not a modern structure, but one that appears to have been there for decades, if not longer. The walls are reinforced with an unusually strong material, seemingly built to survive any challenge, or to hide something. Some experts believe that this isn't just an isolated passageway, but could be part of a vast network of tunnels, connecting to other hidden locations or even secret bases. The FBI investigation became even more shocking when agents discovered the tunnel while investigating Hackman's suspicious death. Preliminary reports suggested that the structure could be a century old, suggesting a long-ago secret operation. Some theorized that it led to a fortified room that housed top-secret documents or items of immeasurable value. Others believed that it was part of an underground network for smuggling, espionage, or even a hiding place for prohibited goods during the Prohibition era. As they moved deeper into the dank hallway, agents were struck by strange symbols carved into the stone walls. Some of the symbols resembled ancient alchemical symbols, while others appeared to be some form of previously unknown code. Were these traces of their predecessors, or was Hackman himself obsessed with the occult? Codebreakers were called in to find out what the symbols really meant, only complicating the investigation. At first, many believed that the tunnels had been built for a specific purpose many years ago, but the deeper they dug into the investigation, the more they realized that the purpose might not be as simple as they thought. The mysterious tunnel beneath Gene Hackman's lavish estate quickly became the subject of speculation. Some believed it was simply a private escape route, allowing him to move undetected, a feature not uncommon for the wealthy or those who value absolute privacy. Throughout history, secret tunnels have been built for a myriad of reasons: to avoid danger, to transport goods secretly, or simply as a place to hide from the outside world. More daring theories, however, suggest that the tunnel could lead to a fortified bunker or secret underground vault designed to survive major disasters. Such structures have long been a source of interest to survivalists and conspiracy theorists, especially in politically unstable areas. Some even suspect that the tunnel is not a single structure, but part of a larger network that connects to nearby buildings or even an unknown underground complex. If true, it could open up a chilling mystery of an underground world similar to the Paris catacombs or the military tunnel systems used during World War II. But things got even stranger as investigators dug deeper. They began to discover dusty, ancient documents containing strange symbols and mysterious devices that no one could immediately identify. Even more surprising were the symbols carved into the tunnel walls. They appeared to belong to a cryptographic system that had never been deciphered. Some experts speculate that it could be the remnants of a secret Cold War operation, or even the remains of an ancient, forgotten encryption method. Governments and intelligence agencies have used complex cryptographic systems for centuries, and many codes remain unsolved to this day. In the wake of the shocking discovery, investigators began to look through old property records to determine whether previous owners knew about the tunnels. Meanwhile, locals have also shared creepy stories about the estate. There are rumors of workers mysteriously disappearing while working there, and their disappearances have never been explained. Some believe the tunnels were part of a Prohibition-era alcohol smuggling network, allowing illegal goods to be smuggled undetected. There are also theories that they were built during the Cold War, serving as an emergency escape route in case of emergency. However, as news of the tunnels spread, speculations became more and more daring. Some believe Hackman hid a huge fortune under his house. But is this just baseless speculation, or is there a truly earth-shattering mystery waiting to be solved? Some believe that the mysterious tunnel under Gene Hackman's mansion was simply a private escape route, allowing him to enter and exit undetected, a feature not uncommon among the wealthy or those who value absolute privacy. Throughout history, secret tunnels have been used for a variety of purposes, from hiding from danger to transporting goods secretly to providing a refuge from the outside world. However, some have proposed more daring theories, suggesting that the tunnel could lead to a secret bunker or underground shelter built to withstand the apocalypse. For decades, such underground tunnels have attracted the attention of survivalists and conspiracy theorists, especially in politically unstable areas. An even more intriguing theory is that the tunnel may be just a small part of a vast network, connecting several nearby homes, or even a vast, unexplored underground system, similar to the labyrinths beneath Paris or the military tunnels of World War II. Things got even stranger when investigators began to find puzzling clues. Dusty old documents with strange markings, mysterious devices that no one could immediately identify, and most surprisingly, symbols carved into the tunnel walls, which appeared to be in a completely foreign language. One expert described them as an unsolved code, possibly related to a long-buried mystery or even a covert Cold War operation. Governments and intelligence agencies have used codes for centuries, and there are still countless mysteries that remain unsolved to this day. Investigators are combing through old property records to see if the mansion's previous owners knew of the tunnel's existence. Locals have strange stories to tell, from workers who disappeared without a trace while working on the estate to rumors that the tunnel was used to smuggle alcohol during Prohibition. Some even speculate that it could be a secret escape route built during the Cold War. But what really has people talking is the timing of its discovery, shortly after the mysterious deaths of Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy. Official reports have revealed few details, leaving more questions than answers. The presence of a secret passageway directly beneath their mansion only adds to the suspicion. Was it an emergency escape route or, conversely, a way for strangers to enter undetected? As forensic experts delved deeper into the tunnel, they discovered strange artifacts that added to the mystery. Rotting documents, old photographs with blurry faces that looked as if they had been deliberately erased, and artifacts that didn't fit Hackman's public life. But the biggest mystery was the symbols carved into the walls. They weren't accidental scratches, but rather appeared to be coded messages. Researchers in ancient languages and cryptography were called in to decipher the symbols. Some theorized that they were related to secret societies or secret messages that had been protected for centuries. Some historians even believed that Hackman's mansion might have been built on the foundations of an ancient structure, connected to a long-forgotten underground tunnel system. Whatever the truth, the mystery of the tunnels under Gene Hackman's mansion remains unsolved, and new discoveries only make the story creepier than ever. FBI agents search a mansion for clues about a mysterious death. As they search the area, one agent stumbles upon a hidden door leading underground. Below, a dark tunnel opens up, the air thick with a pungent stench. Flashlights flash, reflecting off walls covered in dried blood. Fragments of bones and rotting body parts litter the floor. The further they go, the more horrifying the scene becomes. Dozens of lifeless bodies lie scattered, their empty eyes staring into the endless darkness. Who did this? And why does this tunnel seem to have no end? Amid the eerie silence, a sudden sound rings out ahead, a cold laugh echoing off the damp stone walls. Someone or something is still here. Have they just stumbled into the lair of a serial killer? But the horror doesn't stop there. The mystery surrounding Gene Hackman grew stranger. Those who knew him finally spoke up. Neighbors and old friends began sharing haunting memories. Some recalled strange conversations where Hackman spoke in veiled terms of betrayal and unseen danger, but never explained it. Others spoke of mysterious figures appearing in the middle of the night, silently entering and exiting the vast estate, their faces always obscured. The Hackman mansion was more than just a house. It seemed like a heavily guarded fortress. Sturdy steel doors, an advanced security system, and, most notably, a complex network of underground tunnels. Some neighbors reported hearing heavy engine noises coming from underground at odd hours, as if something was being built or hidden. As investigators continue to dig deeper, they discover hidden rooms hidden behind walls, filled with coded documents and strange artifacts that seem to belong to no known civilization. Could these discoveries be related to the mysterious deaths of Hackman and his wife? Some believe that behind it all lies a powerful secret organization manipulating the truth. Others suspect a deeper government conspiracy. Each discovery that seems like a major step forward only leads to more terrifying questions. Amidst the speculation and suspicion, the authorities remain eerily silent. Their statements are carefully worded to the point of disbelief, as if they are deliberately hiding something. The scant information that has been released has only fueled speculation, leading to a host of wild theories. The FBI has searched every nook and cranny beneath the estate, using cutting-edge technology to search for any trace of chambers or any clues as to the tunnel system's true purpose. Yet despite their efforts, what they have uncovered remains completely out of the public eye. Why was there such an elaborate underground tunnel system in the first place? Who was actually authorized to use it? And why did several employees who worked at the estate mysteriously disappear without a trace? Adding to the strangeness is the fact that historical documents seem to make no mention of the tunnels, as if someone had deliberately erased any evidence of their existence. Locals have long passed on chilling tales about the estate. Some claim to have seen dark figures silently appearing and disappearing in the night, while others report seeing black SUVs without license plates parked nearby in the middle of the night, their engines idling as if waiting for someone or something. More disturbingly, some witnesses have also reported hearing strange sounds coming from underground. Mechanical hums, as if some machine were still operating deep within the tunnels. And most chilling of all are the rumors of people who have ventured inside, but never returned. What exactly is this mansion connected to? A powerful secret society? A top-secret government experiment? Or even a secret room containing relics of unfathomable power? On social media, a series of theories have exploded, from the plausible to the fantastic. Some believe the tunnels may lead to an underground bunker run by a mysterious organization, while others believe it is the remnants of a military project that has been hidden for decades. There are also theories that go further, with reports of electromagnetic interference, mysterious whispers coming from the darkness, things that seem not quite of this world. In the face of all the speculation, the government has chosen to remain silent. They have neither confirmed nor denied anything. This ambiguity only deepens the mystery. Is something truly terrible lurking right beneath our feet? As the rumors grow louder, one cannot help but wonder, is the truth being hidden? Will these terrible secrets remain buried forever? The deeper Hackman digs, the more puzzling things become. Each new discovery not only fails to answer the old question, but also opens up a whole new set of mysteries. Could long-forgotten clues reveal the truth, or just plunge things deeper into darkness? One thing is certain, all eyes are on the estate, waiting for the moment the veil of secrecy is torn away, exposing what has been buried literally and figuratively under the cold earth. Among the most remarkable finds is a collection of dusty old phones with cracked screens. Despite their damage, some of the devices still store encrypted messages, while others contain unsent drafts. The investigators of *Frozen in Time* suspect that some of these phones once belonged to people who disappeared without a trace, leaving behind digital breadcrumbs that could expose a hidden network. Not stopping there, they also found a tattered leather-bound notebook whose pages were covered in messy handwriting and incomprehensible symbols. Some of the dates inside matched mysterious events that had never been solved, raising the suspicion that its owner had recorded something much more important than a regular calendar. There were even locations listed in the notebook that did not appear on any official maps, raising the question, do those places really exist, or are they just signs of a secret that has never been revealed? And then there were the small glass vials, some still sealed while others had been opened or emptied. What did they contain? A hidden experimental drug, an unpublished medical treatment, or even the remains of a cover-up? Chemical analysis may provide answers, but so far, theories range from secret medical experiments to some sort of top-secret operation. Each recovered item is like a piece of a larger puzzle, one that someone tried desperately to hide. The phones may still hold traces of deleted calls, potentially linking them to powerful figures who never intended to be exposed. The scribbles in the notebooks may not be personal notes, but rather mysterious codes, emergency instructions, or even blueprints for something much bigger. Some pages are filled with frantic, hasty handwriting, while others contain precise, purposeful symbols, as if someone was trying to jot down something vital before it was too late. And those vials? They remain a mystery. Could they contain traces of an unpublished psychological experiment? Or perhaps evidence of some underground deal? Something buried in the darkness, just waiting to be brought to light. Pharmaceutical companies and even classified medical research groups are looking into every possibility, especially as rumors swirl that the Hackman estate is involved in shady dealings. Talk of secret experiments, mysterious disappearances, and unusual money flows has never been confirmed, but now investigators are digging deeper than ever. They're not just looking at the obvious evidence, they're analyzing every little detail, the exact composition of the notebook's ink, the microscopic fibers clinging to the pages, even the faintest fingerprints left behind. Advanced forensics are in full swing, including spectroscopic imaging and DNA testing to find any invisible traces. If any of this evidence leads to a specific name, the entire investigation could take an unexpected turn. Each new discovery adds to the mystery surrounding the Hackman estate, leaving the public both intrigued and concerned. Will the investigation uncover a long-hidden secret that will change the way history is viewed? Or will it all end up being nothing more than a series of unanswered theories? And then a shocking discovery. A mysterious tunnel, a structure that should not exist, is found hidden deep beneath the mansion's foundation. The question is, how long does this tunnel extend? Where does it lead? The FBI's investigation into this hidden structure has sparked a flurry of speculation, leaving the public both amazed and anxiously awaiting answers.